bones. I was built for this, for the blood and sweat, for the long shot odds and the no-name bet, for the nights that burn and the mornings rough, for the pain that pounds but ain't ever enough. Yeah, I'm cut from the grit, from the hammer and hiss. You can't stop what was born for the risk. I'm not just standing, I exist, 'cause I was built for this.
Alright, I got this 1937 Springer here, and I'm going to be restoring this thing and getting it back up in the tip-top shape. It's got a lot of pitting and rust, and the whole thing is locked solid. I got a good deal on it, and I just want to show you the process that I'm going to use to get this thing back in a tip-top shape. Nothing like a little croil. Get things lubed up. I mean, gosh, it could be who knows how long since any of this has been apart. Yeah, just gonna do what I can here. Anyway, let's see. Oh gosh. Lock that thing down. This thing's really tight. Oh, but it's coming loose. Thank goodness. So we're going to be replacing most of this hardware, but you know, I really just want it to come apart smoothly. Doesn't seem like all of it is. Oh, nothing like a little brute force. Wow. That was tough. Let me get a little, oops, let me get a little cheater in here, I think. Oh, man, I think I gotta, a cheater bar. Oh, what size was that socket? 3/4, I think. 13/16. Let's see. There we go. Well, that one's loose already. Some of those nuts don't seem in too bad a shape. Some of this stuff might be savable. We're gonna look at every bit of it. save as much original stuff as I can. But like that right there, probably not. This one, that's what it's supposed to look like. So much rust on everything. Get those set aside. Okay, we're gonna have to get some assistance here. Hopefully I can hold this. It's so rusted. It's hard to get a grip on correctly. We'll see. Oh. This thing's got, yeah, it's got Knucklehead rockers on it. See the offset there? Maybe I can get a wrench on there. Let's try that. 1 inch? I don't think it's 1 inch, is it? No, 15/16. Hard to hold for this. I gave it some, like, the rust gave it some round edges, so it's kind of difficult to get a grip on. I don't want to really destroy anything, getting anything apart here. I kind of just want to go as slow as I can. Let's take a busted my finger off this little bushings and stuff. I'm okay with breaking, but Royals, some nice stuff. Seems this side's quite a bit rustier than this side. Wonder if the bike was, like, you know, sitting in the mud or something on that direction. I'm not sure. We'll never know. But I just want to check something. Pretty sure these are Knucklehead stuff, and I have a Knucklehead axle. I'm gonna go grab it and check. Okay, it does look to be some Knucklehead rockers on this, so that's interesting. We'll give these some attention here shortly, but we can get some of these parts in. Croil. Now, I mean, I've got so many projects in here. Things are a mess, I know, but I'm trying. You know, just like everybody else. A lot of these parts are totally bad, but most of the stuff seems to be salvageable, you know. Until I really get everything apart, I'm not going to know that for sure. But only one way to tell, really. Taking it apart. Good old-fashioned way. Let's see. Where's my good hammer? That's all right. Let's see if we can just get these things to move. They seem pretty seized on there. I kind of stuck this thing in the sandblaster a little bit just to kind of look at some of the areas and see how it was going to clean up. Really not trying to be overly aggressive with this stuff, but you know, if it comes down to it, these rails are replaceable. So I mean, well, frankly, I can replace them. I prefer to do it with new old stock, but we'll see what's available. I mean, it's not like there's so much new old stock stuff that is out there for stuff from the 1930s, so we'll see. Let me find my hammer. We're gonna ask nicely a few times. And see how this goes. I don't know if these things are heat treated or not, so I really don't want to get them red hot, but we're gonna see. We're just gonna take it slow and see from there. I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, I tried heating these up softly to see if I could get this outer leg to come up.
I was raised in the rust, built tough as nails, where the wind cut sharp and the weak boys bail. I felt the dirt, I've tasted steel, but I ain't never bowed and I never will. Got a backbone carved out of red clay pride, and a fire that don't quit when it's tested or tried. You can bet your last dime and your name on a stone. This fighting heart don't break it on. I was built for this, for the blood and sweat, for the long shot odds and the no-name bet, for the nights that burn and the mornings rough, for the pain that pounds but ain't ever enough. Yeah, I'm cut from the grit, from the hammer and hiss. You can't stop what was born for the risk. I'm not just standing, I exist, 'cause I was built for this. Don't need luck when the storm rolls in. I ride that thunder like it's born within. Been down to nothing, still I rose, with nothing but truth in my callous soul. Ain't no map for the path I ride, just a six-gear faith and a flame inside. You can count me out, but you'll count wrong. I don't crack, I just get strong. I was built for this, for the back road wars, for the locked door scars and the slamming floors, for the lost the stings and the pride that climbs, for the line you draw and the one I cross every time. Yeah, I'm stormproof, fire-tested, tight fist. You can't shake what was made like this. I don't flinch, I persist, 'cause I was built for this. Hey, 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 hey. Call it crazy, call it fate, but I was born to show the way. Let the world try knocking me down, I get up and shake the ground. I was built for this, for the burning blast, for the mile-long run and the shadowed past, for the tears to fight, the faith I keep, for the dream too wild and the hill too steep. Yeah, I'm bones and dust, but I still resist. I ain't breaking, I insist. I was born for the hit. Hell yeah, I was built for this. Keep your doubt, keep your fear, I'll keep walking. I was built for this.
We're gonna set this one aside for a bit. We're gonna work on this leg. The stabilizer attachment needs removed, and obviously these studs need to come off. We're gonna see what we can do about that. This side's loose already. So I'd like to save as much of this as I can, like I said. So I'm willing to try whatever I got to. Try and break this thing free. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this tap magic stuff, but it works great. Just gonna do whatever we gotta do. I don't want to mess up these threads too bad. I can recut them, but you know, why do if we don't have to? Let's try it this way. That thing's seized pretty solid in there. Yeah, it is. I want to save these pieces if I can. So, oh, we broke it free. I can see a little bit there. Might just have to be might just have to work at it. Oh crap, hit my hand. Gotta be careful. one looks a little bit bent. So what I think I'll do is I'll shave off these rivets, get these off of here. I can make those out of plate steel to replace those so they look real nice again. The other thing that I was kind of concerned with is the steering neck's got some threads that are damaged up here. But we should be able to either add material here, grind it down, or we'll probably end up removing this stem, either making a new one or repairing what we have. But certainly doable, not a deal killer. There we go. Words. They illuminate. Now on these spring retainers, they slide on this rail, so they look a little bit on this edge like they're worn, but I got to get this rod out of there to be sure of that. So whoa. I don't have like a super firm grip on them. We'll get those cleaned up. Figure out if they need replaced or not. I think I'm gonna flip this one because it's got a better flat surface. They look pretty pitted and rotted on the inside, so this being a wear item, we'll probably end up replacing that as well. But overall, I think we've got some decent legs here to work with. Nothing's rusted through, a little bit of machine work, you know, but next is sandblasting on this stuff. We're really going to see the condition of it. But the castings are still good on this piece. I mean, the legs seem to be in pretty good shape. Some of the pitting is concerning, but they're straight. You know, and a lot of this stuff I think I can save. So I've got some techniques to fill this pitting that will make it so it's like it's not even there. So that's kind of the plan, kind of what I'm thinking, you know, is just observe the condition, see where these are at after blasting. But I think overall they're a very good candidate for restoration, especially to the condition in which I'm going to be getting them. Well, you know, as close to factory as possible, pretty much. Hey, Future Bird here. Just want to introduce you to me and my wife's dog, Olive. She's the sweetest thing ever. Going over that Springer, getting it taken apart, I noticed that there was a lot of pitting, but nothing that's not savable. Obviously, I've already got this thing done. I'm going back and getting it edited and making sure that you guys got a good viewing experience. But now that I got you here at the end of the video, I want to talk about a couple things. One of them being Ezekiel 36:26. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. I'm a faith-based company. I believe in God. I want to spread the good word, doing what I love to do. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, like, subscribe, do the normal YouTube stuff. If you want to see the end of this video, you're not into that, just subscribe anyway and watch the rest of the restoration. If you need any kind of work like this done, you can contact my company, Lost Souls Customz in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or email us and set up an appointment or send us your stuff and go from there. But to move forward, you gotta watch the rest of this thing. I'm probably gonna separate this into a 2-part series, so make sure you follow along. Thanks for watching. Bye.